Hi everyone, the Spiderman here. Well, 4 days ago, as you know, my Lasiodora Parahybana molted. So, I'm going to be rehousing he or she today. And here's the enclosure just here. I won't be feeding it today, I'll just be rehousing it into a bigger enclosure. As you know, it molted 4 days ago, so it should be perfectly fine just to move. So I'm going to be getting a enclosure, so let's just get the enclosure now. So everyone, let's just get the enclosure. So inside here, I keep all my enclosure and different bits inside this part here. Very useful. I've got all bigger enclosure and I've got smaller enclosures just there, and the bigger ones, and I've got these little ones for burrowing species or arboreal species. Down here I have a substrate inside there. Little tubs that I always keep. My next door neighbour, he buys fish food and he chucks over the empty tubs for me, because he knows I collect tarantulas, and I have all these little sling pots, cricket food. I've got a spare enclosure, glass enclosure there. So yeah, so I've got all different bits in here. So let's just grab a enclosure for the LP. So everyone, I've took an enclosure out, and that one's perfectly fine. Got some ventilation holes on the side and ventilation holes on the actual lid. So then I've actually done a little label as well. So I'll put that on the side of the enclosure now, using my little trusty little device here. So everyone, as you can see, I've put the label on there. That looks nice and neat and tidy. So let's put some substrate inside there, and the actual hide that's in the enclosure now, I'll probably take this hide out and put it into here. That's perfectly fine. And I'll get a small bottle cap for a water dish. It's big enough now to have a bottle cap. So let's put some substrate in. So everyone, as you can see, I've put some substrate in there and a little bottle cap and filled it with water. So the next part now, I'm just going to take the hide out very slowly. Let's just take all that substrate out there. So everyone, I've took the webbing off, and I've just put some dirt on the top and at the back, so it makes it nice and dark inside there, so you can sleep inside there. So that looks perfectly fine. So let's just move the coax the tarantula into its new enclosure, but I'm going to put the lid just halfway on like that, so if it decides to run off, it can run underneath and not get out the other side. So let's just coax the tarantula into its new enclosure. So everyone, here goes. It's getting fairly big now. Definitely touching the 2-inch mark. Let's just turn this on. There we go. That went perfectly fine. Let's just zoom into the tarantula. Looking absolutely beautiful. Nice fresh colours. So what I'll do is I'll leave it in there for another couple of days, let it settle into its new enclosure, and I'll give it a feed. So let's just put the lid on. And thanks for watching everyone.